Poisoning is one of the most commonly emergencies seen in veterinary practices, and acting quickly can only guarantee your pet's life.
Okay.
I remain your favorite doctor, Dr. Aloysius. We have been hearing poisoning, 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 poisoning. Now, what is poisoning? Poisoning is when animals, especially dogs and cats, are exposed to harmful substances, maybe through eating, maybe through breathing in, or maybe through absorption through their skin. In as much as some poison can take some hours or maybe a few days, some poisoning can act within minutes. Many day items that are safe in human being can be very very dangerous to dogs and cats, especially chocolate, our favorite chocolate, especially the dark one, dark chocolate. Dark chocolate is one of the most dangerous form of chocolate to dogs and cats, where cats are less exposed to it because they rarely eat chocolate. But you see dog, very very dangerous in dogs. There are these famous toxic substances known as theobromine and caffeine. Dark chocolate has these substances in very very high concentrations. So these toxic substances dey metabolize in human system much more quicker compared to dogs. Then because of this low metabolism in dogs, they tend to build the toxic level in dogs. I mean, because of the complexity of human nature, they tend to get rid of these toxic substances much quicker compared to dogs. Because of this low metabolism in dogs, these toxic substances tend to build up. I mean, when this metabolism are happening in the dogs, you will notice vomiting, tremor, weakness, seizure, stooling, and in severe cases, if veterinary attention are not called immediately, the dog may pass away. Please, if you are a pet owner, try as much as you can to keep your dog away from chocolate, especially the dark chocolate. Even the baking chocolate, keep them away. Your dog and cat, keep them away from dark chocolate, because this experience is never ever funny. Now, the second one is onion and garlic. Just as dogs are more susceptible to dark chocolate, cats are more susceptible to onions and garlic. Now, onion and garlic contain one toxic compound known as organosulfur. This compound can be detoxified in human being, and they are released immediately you start to chop onions, maybe when you start to chew them or when you start to cut the onions. These compounds are released, and unlike a human being where they can easily detoxify this compound, cats can never detoxify this compound. That's why onions and garlic are very very dangerous to cats. These toxic compounds attack the red blood cells of dogs and cats, causing oxidative stress. Now, when I say oxidative stress, I will use a common analogy to explain this. Just as iron rusts when they are exposed to water and oxygen, that's how RBCs are rusted when these toxins get access to them. When these RBCs are rusted, the activities of the red blood cells are impeded. As these toxins are crushing the RBCs, remember, RBC contain the hemoglobin, which are the carrier of oxygen. As these activities are going on, the functions of these organs and systems will start shutting down because they are lacking oxygen. They are not getting enough oxygen to carry on their processes. At a point, you will start seeing weakness in the cat. You will start seeing pale skin because they are not getting oxygen. Oxygen is not distributing in the system. You start seeing respiratory collapse. Just imagine it this way, that RBCs are a delivery truck carrying oxygen from one point to another. And these onion toxins are like corrosive acid that are being poured inside this truck. This corrosive acid will end up knocking the engine, which is the RBCs, hence stopping the activities of this RBC, which is delivering the oxygen to the systems and organs. This is how this thing happens in cats, and it will lead to total shutdown of the system. That's how dangerous these toxins could be if proper measures are not taken immediately after the incident. Just as a common practices among pet owners, many will end up trying to give red oil or milk. But I want you to understand something, that the earlier you meet your vet, the better chance and the higher chance of your pet surviving. Because all this concussion you are trying to give to your pet may end up worsening the situation. So I want to advise you that whenever such a case happens, the earlier you contact your vet, the higher chance of your pet surviving, because the longer the wait, the more worse it become. Thank you so much, and see you on the next one.